Hi guys, happy Tuesday, I think, maybe. I don't know, I just did La Santísima Muerte's altar. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Hi. Hi guys. So, today we're going to go on to simples, potions, oils, and lotions. Lotions, it should not be called lotions because it's a salve, however you want to call it. So how was your guys', did you guys have a good weekend? Anything fun happen? Anything exciting? Life extraordinary? Changing? No, me either. So, alright. So simples, potions, oils, and lotions, obviously, are very, very important within traditional craft, and we do have some really interesting potions. So, we have some different recipes for like anointing oils and stuff, and we'll go into that, but it's really interesting. It's really, really, really interesting. So, I managed to get through The Conjuring once again, and I didn't realize it was not directed by James Wan, so no wonder it sucked. So, anyways. Alright, so having seen how we can use the powers of herbs in their natural or dried and preserved state, we can now look at using them in their other than their raw condition. So this is cooking with them, working with them. And so we have simples. So you guys know what a simple is? It's a one single distilled herb. We use simples when I bartended. So, as the name implies, a simple is the use of a single herb in an infusion to bring about a certain end. Absinthe, that'd be a simple. Well, wormwood, the sugar key, it might. It probably not. So, don't even take into consideration what I'm talking about, because I don't even know. So, now these are often used medicinally, such as like chamomile tea to aid sleep, but they can also be used magically to a great effect. A simple to aid clairvoyancy can be made from either mugwort, yarrow, or willow bark. And actually, willow bark is aspirin, so acetaminophen. Infuse a heaped teaspoon per cup of boiling water for 10 to 15 minutes, repeating a charm of your own devising over it. Strain and drink before using tarot, runes, crystals, or similar. So yeah, it does work. I mean, people swear by mugwort tea. I don't know, because I really honestly don't want to drink mugwort tea. It's just a terrible, bitter, disgusting taste. So, mugwort's in here already too. Now, now try a simple infusion of vervain taken just before scrying in the flames of an outdoor fire. Now this releases the mundane mind to wander in the realms of the other world, and you always treat it with caution. You have to treat these all with caution because you're working with natural herbs, and natural herbs contain different kinds of chemicals, and when consumed in the human body, we don't know what it's going to do to everybody in the group. So, yeah, it will react. Everybody will have a different reaction to every single thing you possibly can take. So, like for me, coffee, stuff that keeps you awake, calms me down. There we go. Stuff that keeps you calmed down, or like to sleep. Benadryl keeps me wide awake. So there we go. Good example. All right. Now, you're going to want to experiment with different simples for different purposes. So not everyone will obtain the same effect from the herb. Some people may find one herb better than the other for the same purpose. So if using the fresh herb for a simple, you're going to want to use twice as much as you would for the dried. So just going back to how we, did our herbal, I don't even know, the herb of magic and wart cunning. So we have that, which is actually really good. Alright, now we have potions. So we have simples, we have potions, and this is a little different. So we've already seen an example of a magical potion above, and this was the simple. That was the simple. Now in the spell for protection of the home. Now a potion is a combination of 2 or more herbs used for their magical influences, infused in some form of liquid, usually water, but sometimes alcohol or vinegar, because you're going to drink it. I mean, at times, or sprinkle, and whatever. So, These are usually drunken, but can be rubbed onto something, scattered or sprayed, poured out in a line or a protective circle, or, as we have seen, placed in a pouch or a sachet, and left to dry out. So this is one of my really, really favorite ones right here. I don't know if anybody's heard of thieves' vinegar. I'm sure you guys have, but this is amazing right here. So one example of a magical potion is thieves' vinegar. So this was supposedly devised at the time of the Black Death to enable thieves and vagabonds to enter houses without detection or fear of infection, and rob the dying of their valuables. So it has been a stock in trade of the village herbalist and cunning person, and it was probably taken from them. So this is a traditional recipe originating in the 18th century from East Anglia in Cornwall. Well, right around Cornwall. So you're going to want to take rue and sage, wormwood and lavender, a handful of each. Infuse them in a gallon of white wine vinegar in a stone pot, covered close. Cover it really good. Now, set on wormwood ashes for 4 days, after which strain the liquid through a fine flannel and put it into bottles well corked. Now, into every quart bottle, put a quarter of an ounce of samphire. Samphire, it's like a gin. It's that really pretty blue bottle with the man on it, I think. So the herb the liquor is made from, obviously. If you were making this up today, you wouldn't need so much. So alter the measurements according to how much you were making. So yeah, it would be, that's not a lot. That's a lot. Unless you're going to be like, if you're like retail selling it, make it smaller. But it's still really amazing. Some good stuff. It keeps down infection, and it also keeps down all kinds of like disease. Thieves' vinegar spray. Thieves' oil. So alternatively, a simpler method, and one more slightly practical for today, is to infuse crushed garlic, rosemary, and juniper in organic cider vinegar for 8 days. Strain off and use as normal. So it's good stuff. It really is. So thieves' vinegar is often used for cleansing magical equipment. You can put a few drops in a bowl of water, banishing negative atmospheres by sprinkling or spraying it around, protection, and purificatory baths and washes. So I love that. I love it. It's from the 18th century. It's interesting. It's a really interesting potion. So now another example of a potion is the traditional recipe for an amatory filtre. So take dried leaves of periwinkle, mercury herb, cinquefoil, that's 5-fingered grass, vervain, and rose petals. Grind them all together into a fine powder with a mortar and a pestle that you will keep for nothing more than spellcasting. Who uses a mortar and pestle for spellcasting or for any other reason? I don't. Now, repeat as you do a charm of your own composing, including the names of the two people. Including the two people that you wish to get together. Then take 2 small pinches of the powder and mix them with fresh spring water in your magical chalice or cup. Now, infusing it with the full force of your magical will, leave the potion to steep for 12 hours. Strain through fine muslin or another cloth and introduce it secretly into the food or drink of the people mentioned in the charm. Be careful. Don't do that. Now, as with any other spell, you must first decide on your purpose, then choose your herbs appropriately. You must then decide what type of potion would suit you best. Do you need to introduce it to food or drink? Then make your own potion with water. Would it be better sprayed or rubbed? Then maybe alcohol or vinegar would be better. I would personally say probably vinegar would be a lot more healthier instead of alcohol. But the type of spell will determine the exact kind of recipe. So, tomorrow we will go on to oils. I just love it. I love it. I can just picture it. I can picture it like the Cunning Man, like Cecil Williamson, doing this, and putting it, the earthen pot on, ashes of wormwood, and extravagant ceremony, and some drumming and maybe some chanting and maybe pacing and treading the mill and really getting into the work and just, I mean, imagine all of that. It's incredible. It really is incredible. I love it. It's amazing stuff. So, alright, let's do some coffee talk. Let's see what's going on. It's been a weird day. It's been a very weird day. I have so much to do besides workings, and oh my god. Okay. Oh, popped up for me. Wow. YouTube, you're being very friendly. Thank you. I'm very happy about that. Oh my god, and you guys had some amazing comments last night that probably will not be here. Dang it. I doubt they'll be here. I hope they are. I loved. Mary, your comment on the Warrens was amazing. It really was amazing. So... Alright. Let me see. Let's get to the comments. There we go. So yeah, after watching The Conjuring 3 though, I mean, I still feel the same way. I really do. But it's watching it in its entirety without analyzing it, it's just a really good horror movie. It was a really good horror movie. So... But you can definitely tell that James Wan did not direct it. You can tell the elements of his story, his influences in it, but you can tell. So that was a very big disappointment. A very big disappointment. Donna Mellick, hello. Michael, hello. Shout out. Kenneth Vernon, hello. Lady Witch, how are you? Cindy Miller, I love Lordwell. Brent Edwards, Santa Muerte on a Harley, you're hilarious. I love it. I could totally see her riding a Harley. The Partial Sun, hello. Kara Le Lacusta, hi. Oh wow, my hair is completely different in that video. It's really long. Jay Phoenix, hi my bro, how are you? Beetle Depp 3000, how are you? Diane Hannon, hi love, how are you? Jay Phoenix, Alexandra Hill, Ava Lagasse, hello. None your business, hi. Awakened Pisces Boston bitch, hi. Susie Civitor, hi. Are you guys still going at it? No. This is from a year ago. Melody, my queen of negativity, how are you? J. Anthony W. Alchemy of Life, hello. Kate the Witch, hi my love. Katsuri M, hi. Olivia J, hello. Lisa Oaks, hi love. Mr. Dizzy Von Clutch. That's funny. Diana Vignews Worry, hi. Sky Sullivan, hi my love. Lisa Oaks. S. Chloe Flores, hi. Hi, how are you? Kat Braun, hi darling, how are you? Honey M, hi. Janelle Longoria, hello. Falcon Moon, hi you. I Shakes a Booty, that's funny, I like that name. Let's see. Jasper, hi Jasper, how are you? I hope you're well. So, I don't know. I can't find the comments that I really want to find. And I know they're there, since I have a ton of them on my phone. And then I go to look at them, and then it's like, well, where did they go? So, we will find out. Okay, Emo 2.0. Wow, long list. I'm going to have to create my own grimoire. Yeah, there's a lot of lists. A lot. Emo 2.0, I still need to buy a pot for my herbs and stuff. I do have a few books referring something similar. Your video was helpful though. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Mary Boucard, much love and hugs, totally agreed. I love your comment about the Warrens. I love everything that you had to say about that. That was incredible. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Careless, love from Mars. Hi. How are you? Okay, here was the amazing comment right here. Mary. Many of us psychics work with police. We develop a relationship and usually work with one detective. That's very true too. And I never liked Ed or the son-in-law. Makes me feel the same way. Have you seen his videos since Lorraine? Yes. Yeah. You can tell that they're all in it for the money. Tony, Sparrow. Yeah, because it all goes back to Judy, and he gets a part of it because they're married. So, and my pet peeve is YouTube paranormal investors. I hate it. Who see a pentacle or a witch item such as candles and witch jars and start with it's demonic, it's evil. I hate that. I find myself asking why not educate yourself or consult and meet a witch or Satanist, study before they judge a whole religion or practice. There is good and bad in all walks of life. I totally agree. I love it. I do. I love it. So yeah, I totally agree. Alright, Charlie Manson. Oh my god, I ship Patrick and Vera hardcore. I love Vera and Patrick. They are amazing. Patrick is hilarious. That's where I got the whole Dawkins thing from. That was hilarious. If you guys watch this video, it's it's called The Funniest Video, with the funniest interview with Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson. Tony Garcia, what are your thoughts on the film The Unholy? I have to watch it yet. I will have to watch that one tonight. The Unholy, 1988, right? Not the new, not anything that's remade. I'll watch it. Gustavo, my brother, hello. Hi. Okay. So I got some comments in there, so that's a lot better. But I'll have to watch that, and I'll have to give a review about it. I'm not sure. I've seen so many movies. I mean, literally, I was raised with horror movies. I was introduced at like 2 to, I don't know, Camp Crystal or whatever, with Jason and his mom and Freddy and all that growing up. So I mean, that was pretty. Poltergeist. That was probably like my first film. And Stephen King's movies, The Stand, when I was 2. So I really, really liked it, and never had horror or nightmares, nothing ever. So it's embedded in me. So I guess it does get passed on. That would be epigenetics. That part of my mom that used to love horror movies and love, reading the books like The Hand That Rocked the Cradle. Oh, I hate that movie. That woman, the babysitter. Yeah, the book, she gave it to me, read the book. I did. Oh my god, terrified me. Stephen King books. Wow, terrified me. Watch the movie, it didn't terrify me. I'm like, so yeah, it's really good stuff. So yeah, that just shows how epigenetics will, affect how you like stuff from your parents. So it's really, really cool. And that does tie into The Conjuring yesterday, or into The Conjuring 3, with how, the father that Lorraine, or Vera, I don't like to even say the name Lorraine, Vera goes to see, and he says that you have to be careful of your passions and obsessions that get passed down to your kids. So who's responsible for me being the way I am, the way obsessed with, with horror and with, the occult and witchcraft and everything that I've done for my entire life? My mom. Very proud of her. Very proud of her. But, alright guys. Enough reminiscing. Yeah, I don't want to edit, so it's coming up to 20 minutes. I love you guys. Let me know what you guys think below. And please stay safe, stay healthy, don't go nowhere on me. I love you guys too much. And all my love all the way from Venus, all the way back down. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, but yes, I will watch that Unholy, and I will let you know what I think. So, I love you guys.